In today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how to download Procreate brushes and Procreate files. These are files that when you download them, they will appear right in your Procreate app and be ready for you to use them there. This is the shellyparkerart.com website. So if I click up here at the top, the Procreate brushes and files, it will bring up the page where all of the files that I offer will be. Right now, there are two brushes, this brush and this brush, and then there's a Procreate file. So when you download the brushes, you have my personal brush that I've created and that you'll get to use. When you download the Procreate file, you actually get a file that will appear in your gallery. My files will generally have my sketch as well as some reference photos sometimes. Sometimes I'll have some color swatches, just whatever I think you need for that particular piece that we're doing. So let's go ahead and break it down. We'll do one at a time just so it's very simplified and you're not dealing with multiple files. Let's just go ahead and download this mini project. This will be the class that I will be filming here on YouTube, so be watching for this full class. But I'm just going to tap it to open it up. I'm going to tap Buy with Shop. I really like using Shop. It really simplifies things. So Buy with Shop. And then you can see it comes up that the order is free, no payment is required. I'm going to complete the order. As soon as I complete the order, it gives me a confirmation and says that I'll be getting an email soon. So let's go ahead and go to my email. The very first one that pops up is just the order is complete. So the one that we're waiting for is the one that says download. And it sometimes takes a couple of minutes, but it's generally pretty quick. Here's the download is ready. So I'm just going to tap to open that email. The file that we want to download is this blue link. So I'm going to tap it and I'm going to tap just my default browser. This brings me to a window that has the download button. So I'm going to push that and then push download. You can see at the top the download has happened. So if I tap that download button and then just tap the fall leaf project, it says it's importing and brings it right up on my iPad. So if I go out to my gallery, this is the new file that we just installed. This is the one I already had on my computer. I'm sorry, on my iPad. So if I open up the file and then open up the links, the layers, you'll see that you have my sketch, and I've actually shared here which pencil I used. This Bruni pencil is part of the standard brush set, so you will have it on your iPad too. But sometimes it's nice to know what brush you used. If you want to come back later and make any changes or do anything, you'll have it. The other thing that's here is my reference photo. So this will help us during the class with color swatches. We'll be able to make a reference photo for while we're drawing this. So it's nice to have that. So let's go ahead and go back to the website and do the very same process for the brushes. So I'll go to the website, go to the Procreate brushes, and let's just go ahead and do this acrylic round. It's the very same process. I'm going to click Buy with Shop. Again, free, no payment is required. I'm going to click Complete the Order. And then once again, I get the confirmation and a notice that an email will come soon. So let's go ahead and open up. And the download for that one came really fast. It was almost confusing. So your download is ready. It tells you what the download is. Again, I'm just going to click the blue link, click to open it in my default browser. I'm going to tap download now, download, and then watch your button appear. Once it finishes downloading, it'll give you that little notification. Now we can see the two downloads that I've just done. This one is the brush. So I'm going to tap the brush and you can see it did the little thinking thing. It already downloaded into our Procreate. So the way to find it is open any project and then open your brushes. And in this classic library, there is an imported screen. So you will see it here. If you have any trouble, depending upon how your brush libraries are set up, remember if we two-finger pinch down, we open all of the brush windows. So you want to be in the classic library and in the imported section. This is the brush that we just downloaded. We can do lots of organization. I don't want to jump into that too much here, but you can hold it and drag it to a different folder if you want. You can left swipe to delete it, which is what I'm going to do because I already have it on my iPad. So once you have it where you want it, you're all set to go. One thing that I will mention here, and I know I'll mention it a lot in all of the classes that we do, is each brush behaves a little bit differently, and it can take a little bit of time to experiment with it, learn what it does, and we'll talk a lot more about all of that in all of the classes here on the Shelly Parker ART Procreate classes playlist. So I hope that this is helpful. If you have any questions at all, please leave me a message. If there's something specific that you'd like to learn, please let me know. I'm formatting all of the classes that I'll be doing, so I love to hear what you'd like to learn more about.